Have you ever walked up to a booth and they said, "How much candy is in the container?" The person that's the closest wins the container of candy. Well, let me show you how to figure this out. So, the first thing you're going to need to know is the shape of the container. Most containers are cylinders. This one is a cylinder. The other shape that they use a lot of times is like a rectangular shape. So, once you know the shape, if you're not sure the formula, you can just Google it. In this case, the formula for a cylinder is pi r squared h. So pi is typically 3.14 on your phone. You normally have that button, or you could just use a calculator on your phone. R squared. So that is the radius. So going all the way across is the diameter. So they want to know halfway. So this is a little bit tricky. So if I go halfway from the top, it's 1. If I go from the right side, it's 1. If I go from the left side or the bottom, it's a little more than 1 based on the way the M&M is sitting. So I'm going to call it like 1 1/4 just to go between the two numbers. So the next thing is the height. How many M&Ms are you going up? So if you just count this, about how many are you going up? And I get about 17 here. So then you can just put this in the formula or in your calculator. And so I'm going to use 3.14 for pi. R squared means that you take whatever the radius was that halfway across and you multiply it twice. So I did 1 1/4. And then I said the height was 17. So now this formula is not going to be perfect because of the spacing or way M&Ms might be or candy might be in a container, but it's going to be pretty close. So when I multiply all of this, I get 83. Now I counted the M&Ms in this container, and this container has 74 M&Ms. So this is not perfect, but it is within 9 M&Ms of the exact number. So this is how you can get pretty close to the exact number when you're asked this in a competition.